What's up, Gemini? Let's see what the next 48 hours looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini placements. All right, you guys start off with the Lovers. You're in your own energy right now. You got the Six of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and then the Four of Cups. At the bottom, you have the Queen of Swords. I feel like a lot of you guys right now, I feel like a lot of you guys right now, oh, you also have the Ten of Pentacles. Look at you. Whatever you're being disciplined about, whatever you're being strict about, you could be like, I'm not going to talk to that person. I'm no longer going to drink. I'm no longer going to smoke. I'm no longer going to entertain the idea of XYZ. I feel like by you guys cutting out all of which does not serve you is leading you to your Ten of Pentacles, okay? So I do feel like you guys are being guided at this time to really just make changes. With that Queen of Swords, it's like she means business. She's not here to negotiate. She's not here to hear your sob story, to hear your excuses. She's like, nope, cutthroat. You're either on the right side of things or you're on the wrong side of things, okay? So I feel like right now you guys could be looking at things from a black and white perspective. You don't have room anymore for the gray area. I feel like you could have been dealing with someone here that all they did was kind of give you excuses and pull on heartstrings and try to make certain things seem a certain kind of way, and you're like, no, like, I'm seeing through the bullshit. Like, you obviously have a problem committing, you have a problem this, that, whatever. This could also be a job, right? Where you're like, you know what, I don't get it. Like, I do more than the average worker does, and yet you guys keep promoting these other people. You keep telling me that I'm next for a promotion and it never happens. And so you're just tired. So you're like, cool, you're making changes where you need to make changes, okay? I feel like you're trying to get in where you fit in. You're going to where you're appreciated. And by doing that, by, having to make the hard decisions of cutting out the people that you love and care about, but you're like, look, it's for the greatest good, right? You're like, you don't really serve a purpose in my life. This job doesn't serve a purpose in my life. So you're making these changes, and they might be abrupt, and they might be kind of quick and in a way where you didn't even see it coming, okay? One day you're going to work, next day you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. So again, I feel like things are changing, but they are changing for the better. And so the more that you stay on your throne, the more that you stay true to what it is that you want and how you want people to approach you, the better things are going to get. And again, it's leading to your Ten of Pentacles, okay? Let's go ahead and pull a joke card and see what you might be going through. It says, what did one hat say to the other? You wait here, I'll go on ahead, okay? I do feel like some of you guys, like I said, this is about you moving forward, right? So you're kind of like, you know what? If people don't want to grow with you, if people don't want to go in that same direction, you're like, cool, I'll go on ahead. You wait here. You continue to be poor. You continue to be, sad and depressed and all that. I'm going to move forward towards my happiness. I'm going to move towards my stability. I'm going to move towards what's meant for me, okay? So I do feel like you're no longer inviting people on your journey. You're just kind of like, you know what? I'm good. Apparently you're good. I'm going to move forward. I'm good. You guys stay here. I'm going to go do my thing real quick, okay? So that's what it feels like. It feels like you no longer want to include people in on your plan. You're just doing this on your own, okay? So I do see really, really good things coming in for you guys, all right? Next 48, the Lovers, alignment. You could actually be dealing with someone, actually. Some of you guys could have been dating someone. You could be coming out of commitments here. Again, the Lovers is all about alignment, right? So if relationships or connections that you're currently in right now aren't serving you to the highest, for your greatest good, is probably the best way to put that, then I do feel like you are making the conscious decision to move towards what is, to move towards who is. Okay, so I do feel like with that Lovers card, you guys are definitely making transitions and making decisions that are going to benefit you for the long run. With the Lovers, I do feel like you guys could be taking a moment here in the next 48 hours to really think about what you may want in a partner, what your partner may want out of you, right? And so it's like you have to become what you want to attract. So again, I always tell people, it's like you want Prince Charming, you want Princess Charming, but you're you. Like, what's so special about you, right? Like, so again, it's like you want to be able to stand out and attract the unattainable, the 1%, right? But it's like you got to elevate yourself too. So this is about that. So I do feel like you guys could be kind of working on where you can elevate, what you can accentuate, and what's going to make the most sense for you in the long run, okay? With the Six of Swords, I do see you moving towards calmer waters here. I do feel like things could have been turbulent. You and your person, you could still be in a relationship or in a situationship, but I feel like if you guys were going through some issues in the next 48, you guys are finding common ground here. I feel like you guys are no longer, you know, hitting that rough patch of water where you're like, oh my God, are we about to sink? Am I going to fall out the boat? Are you falling out the boat? Okay, so nobody fell off the boat, but I do feel like you guys are moving forward, or maybe you're moving without them. Okay, some of you guys are physically moving. You're going to have to, is what I'm hearing. There's something here about an opportunity, maybe a job, or I don't know, maybe you have family that's like, hey, if you want a house, it's over here. You're going to have to move, but only you. Okay, so you may have to figure some things out, but you will. If you've been going through a rough patch just in general, right, trying to figure things out, again, you will. I feel like the next 48, it's like you had to kind of pull yourself away from a situation, maybe to see it from a bird's eye view, or maybe you just needed to see it from a distance where you're like, okay, you guys stay over there, I'll be right here. I kind of need to look to see if this even makes sense for me anymore. And it's exactly what you do, and then you realize that it doesn't, and so then you find a way to move forward and away from it, okay? With the Nine of Pentacles, you guys are genuinely focusing on your stability here. I do feel like your money looks good. You feel good. You don't need, I'm hearing, I don't need no man. I don't need no woman here. A lot of you guys are learning to be hyper independent. A lot of you guys are hyper independent. And so no matter what, it's like you don't really feel like you need other people here, okay? I do feel like the next 48, you could be doing things alone. You could be taking yourself out to eat. You could be taking yourself out for drinks, maybe for a movie. I'm hearing solo date, okay? I see you guys maybe getting ready, dressing up, and just really taking yourself out for a night on the town. All right. And if it's not you going out, then it's you just staying in. But again, you're ordering your favorite food. You're getting your favorite drinks. Maybe you're cooking a nice meal for yourself. Okay. You're going to throw on your favorite show or your favorite movies, and you're just really going to enjoy yourself this next 48 hours. Okay. A lot of you guys that are currently single or just got out of relationships, I feel like this particular cycle is about you learning to be in your company and genuinely enjoying your company, okay? A lot of you guys could be serial daters here, and so it's like you go from one to the next, and then from the next to the next here, okay? So I do feel like whatever it is you guys are doing, you guys are genuinely needing to appreciate your own energy, because that's what's going to attract people that appreciate your energy as well, okay? And then Four Cups. Again, like, you hate that you're having to be in a certain situation right now, away from this person, away from this job, currently in that relationship, currently at that horrible job. You're not satisfied, okay? So next 48, you could be a little sad that you're having to take yourself on a date instead of somebody else, but at least you know you're in good company. Or at least you'll learn that you're in good company, okay? But yeah, whatever this is, do expect some sort of like setback here in the next 48 hours that might put you in a little bit of a mood. But again, it's like these things are fleeting, right? Like these things don't last forever. Sadness doesn't last forever. If you allow it to, it will. But for the most part, it's like if you can heal through these situations and circumstances, you guys are going to be fine. And I do feel like you guys are on your way, like I said, to your 10 of Pentacles. So right now, yeah, like you're going to have to go through a little bit of the rough patch, or maybe you already did, but essentially it's like you got to move forward somehow, and not everything is as easy as, you know, smiles and sunshine and all that, as you know. So yeah, I do see good things coming in for you guys. So hopefully this helps and resonates, and I'll catch you guys on the next one, Gemini.